The following program is a production of Hō'ike Kauai Community Media.
Aloha everyone, it's Olivia here with your County Council update for this week, along with some highlights from last week's committee meeting. I just wanted to let you know there might not be an update next week. I, along with two other members of the Hō'ike team, will be attending a regional conference in Fresno to learn more about community media centers and their marketing strategies. We'll share our insights upon our return, but first, let's dive into the County Council business and make sure you follow us on our social media to get all the updates on if there will be an update next week. As usual, let's start with a committee meeting. One quote that really stood out to me was a discussion about the Kekaha landfill, which has been treated as a crisis. We heard from multiple parties about the landfill status and the necessary directions for the council going forward as far as improving things, appropriating funds, and many community members voiced their concerns about curbside recycling and how we can drive societal change to reduce landfill waste. I'd love to hear your thoughts on curbside recycling. I think it would make recycling more accessible for me, as finding the correct bins across the island can be challenging. I know there's a website, it just would make things simpler. However, I realize that this is just one piece of the solution, and so did everyone else. So share your opinions in the comments and stay posted here to see the progress in curbside recycling. Another notable bill for first reading was one that would grant county employees the authority to trespass individuals from county lands in cases of unlawful behavior or public safety concerns. The communication highlights that the County of Kauai has faced increasing issues related to unauthorized access and trespassing on county-owned lands, which pose safety risks and threaten public resources and environmental conservation efforts. Now, let's move on to this week's meeting. One noteworthy item was the 2024 Cost Control Commission report we received, which included two key recommendations. Number one, adopt a mid-year resolution. The Cost Control Commission recommends implementing a mid-year resolution as an internal process for significant line item appropriations that lack justification or are unlikely to be expended or encumbered by year end. This aims to encourage departments to budget wisely and conservatively while enhancing transparency in the budgeting process. And number two, secondary budget review process. The Commission suggests considering a process for a secondary review of the Council Services budget, in addition to the review conducted by the County Council. This addresses an inherent systemic weakness that they feel as the legislative body prepares and approves its own budget without sufficient checks and balances.
Just to share some statistics with you, last year, 2024, and these statistics come from the Kauai Police Department, calls for service on county lands totaled 2,728.
Go watch the whole meeting because there were some staggering statistics on the amount of resources, so money, and also man hours or labor hours, however you want to put it. It just takes a lot, and there's no ordinance for law enforcement to follow to get people who are not abiding by the law removed properly. The bill passed after discussions regarding the implications for individuals without shelter and ongoing safety concerns for our employees. We then had a few housekeeping items. Feel free to check the link in the description for more details, as most of it was pretty routine, but still may be of interest to you. Wishing you all a wonderful week ahead, Kauai. This has been Olivia with Hō'ike Kauai Community Media, signing off.
Hō'ike Kauai Community Media's president and CEO is Allegra Gaines. Administrative assistant, Leiko Someda. Production and education services by Roger Olson. Production and IT services by Max Richardson. News and events producer, Trisha Allen. County producer and social media manager, Olivia Franco.